Hello YouTube! Welcome back to another exciting episode of As the RV Turns. Alright, you notice my hair is cut? Yeah, I saw my wife and she actually cut my hair, which was nice. She has some serious hair cutting skills. Alright, I'm actually going to try to loop around here. And head out of the Walmart parking lot. Maybe I'll put you guys on. I can't switch camera views. This is not streaming. I forgot. This is being recorded, so no camera switching. But did my first night, successful night, urban camping. Not so much stealth because obviously you're not very stealth in an RV. But we camped out at Walmart parking lot, which I'm getting ready to leave right now. I actually woke up this morning at Walmart with my kid in the parking lot. And we took the RV out to the compound to try cooking up ribs out there. Didn't take it all the way out to the labyrinth section because the RV would get stuck. So it was interesting. It was nice, to take the RV out there with my son, and we just stayed out there for a couple hours, hung out, and cooked up the food, saw the flying men, and then I had to bring him back to drop him off to his mom. I'm not going to head back out to the compound. Originally, I was going to sleep out at the compound, just to try camping out there, but decided, since I had to come all the way back and drop off my son, I'm going to just go ahead and take the RV back to storage. The main thing was getting it out, driving it, and running it around so the gas and stuff flows, doesn't settle. The fluids can move around, and basically just make sure the vehicle's working. I can see that I need to work on the power system and try to get that inverter installed and working with a battery pack so that I can have 120 volt access to run the TV and everything. I can do that right now, but it's kind of a pain because nothing's like really hooked up. So we'll be dealing with those episodes. Reason I'm kind of stopping right now is we're at the Walmart cross, where the people come out of the door. I don't want to run anybody over here, but basically just going to take the RV back, try to park it safely, and then get back into the van and just try to relax and chill, Driving the RV right now is still kind of stressful for me because to me it feels like it's really big. But I was noticing while I was driving that honestly, this is a Ford E350 cab for like a truck or a van, van E350, like I guess it's the Econoline maybe. But E350 Ford, which is a full-size van. And I was noticing people driving regular full-size trucks and vans, and they were actually the same height I was, as far as where the driver's cab was. I looked over and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not much higher up than they are. I'm like the same height. And as a matter of fact, a tow truck, one of those flatbed tow trucks came alongside me, and the guy was higher than me. I looked out and I could see the bottom of his door. So I was like, wow, he's really high up. So it made me feel not so bad. I mean, it's like, not freak out so much, because being in a big vehicle when you're not used to it, driving a big vehicle when you're used to small little vehicles, it feels a little bit overwhelming sometimes. It's like, it feels huge. It feels like you're in this Goliath, and it's scary. But I guess over time you will start to get used to it, I'm assuming. I know those guys in the big trucks and stuff, they were really comfortable in their vehicle. But when the extended van came up alongside me, I looked right over and I could see he was the same height. I'm like, wow, I'm actually just like in a van. This RV is pretty much like a full-size van, as far as what it looks and feels like in the cab. But obviously the body's a bit longer and it's wider. It's got like about 2.5 feet wider than a regular van. But other than that, it's essentially like driving a full-size van. So I can only imagine the people who drive those schoolies, the school buses that have been converted. Those things must be really big. And yet people drive them all the time. So I assume some people, or at least most people, can eventually adapt and adjust to the larger size and the height. Me, I'm still getting used to it, but I figure if I manage to take the RV out at least once, one weekend a month, that would be a good goal to try to maintain. If I can keep it running one weekend a month, I can kind of, make sure that it's running well, and making sure that all the new systems I'm putting in are working correctly. Meanwhile, it is kind of trashed, because that's what happens when you use it, it gets all used. So I'm trying to basically get it parked and reorganize again. And I do need to fix some of the features on it, like the lights. Blinking lights aren't working correctly. And the reason I didn't bother to try to fix it while I was at Walmart was it was crowded at Walmart. There were a million cars all over the place, so I was like, I didn't feel very safe leaving the RV sitting out there. Then when I try to come out, it's packed in with other cars. So after I dropped my son off, I decided to just go ahead and head out, boogie out of town, and make my way back to go park the RV for storage. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope that those of you who may be nervous about driving an RV, this will make you feel a little bit better. Maybe it's not as bad as you think, I'm gonna try to take this road. I hope it connects. Maybe I'll take you guys on a scary ride with me. I'm taking a little side road. Right now I'm like going through houses, housing area here. This is one of the major side roads that cut through a neighborhood. And what I want to do is hit US 1. I want to get out to US 1. Then from there, I can head out to my destination. If you're hearing all that noise, that's, I don't know if there's like a manifold leak or something. I forget what Rob told me is leaking. He said that it would be kind of expensive to fix. You have to take everything apart or whatever. I'm trying to figure out if there's an easy way to fix that. Because otherwise the vehicle runs nice. It's very quiet. Like when I take my foot off, say when I'm off the accelerator, you can't hear anything. It's like totally silent. So I think if we could seal that leak, this RV would run really nice, so you can enjoy music and stuff while you're driving. Because right now, with it making that noise, it's hard to hear anything other than the noise. So that's going to be the plan. I am heading out. It is a tiny little road. Maybe I'll just do a driving episode for you guys where after I get out of here and get onto the highway or something, finish this episode up. If I want to go to Dairy Road, if I want to hit US 1. Let's see, this is Dairy. We want to go past Dairy. This will hit Babcock. I'm thinking here. I'm trying to remember how the roads connect. So I'll go out and I'll hit Babcock. I can take Babcock out and follow it all the way out to a stoplight. I want to make sure I get out at a stoplight. I don't want to have to try to turn across 2 lanes of traffic with the RV without a stoplight. That's kind of asking for trouble. That's the one thing I've noticed driving the RV or a big vehicle like this. You really have to kind of try to map your route of where you're going to go. Like even when we were at the compound, I was out there with my son. I was weary of trying to take it out into the areas where there was overgrowth onto the road from the bushes and the trees, because obviously you don't want to have your RV scraping against all that. I didn't really care about my van scraping, but the RV scraping, it could knock the window out or something. It could break things. So that was something I was weary of. I also didn't want to go any place where the road would narrow and then I would be stuck, couldn't get back out. So those are some concerns I had at the compound. But it's not just at the compound. Even as I drive through the city here, like when I was trying to make my way back to Walmart, I had to try to consider which road would give me the best access to get in and get out without having to do a U-turn, or be in a dead-end area. So having a big vehicle like an RV, I think you have to really kind of pre-map your route before you get there. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a situation where you're stuck. Okay, I am at the turning location. So I think we're going to be okay. We're going to hit Babcock. I will switch to driving mode, you know, another video here to show the cockpit view, you know, what it looks like looking out from the RV. It is kind of dirty, and I don't have my wipers and everything working, but I'll do that later. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, everyone, take care, be safe, and I hope you're enjoying your day wherever you are. Goodbye now.